the eastern biology system. However, scats could not be collected from eastern biology due to the COVID-19 restrictions at the time, and hence dietary niche segregation or the lack of could not be analyzed. There were several situational and managerial interferences which may have acted as a source of disturbance in western biology during the sampling period. Before I conclude, I would like to thank the following people for their constant support and help, without which the study would never have come to fruition. And thank you to all of you for being here and for the patient listening. Thank you very much.
Can you hear me? So, I was just curious whether you had differences in sex ratios of leopard captures as well from before recent biology, where tigers are there. Whether you had differences in sex ratios of leopards captured as well. Is that something that you looked into?
So, that was something I did not really look into, but I only had very few captures to begin with. Around 27
And the second question I wanted to ask was that attraction avoidance ratios which you did at the end, at the final scale, the lag between pictures. Did you also look at the delta value between consecutive leopard captures to see if it's different from leopard and tiger?
When you say delta value,
the time difference between.
Okay, so I did calculate individual lag times for each of those visits, and this was the trend that I observed, but since I had very few number of captures in terms of leopard visits following tiger visits, I really could not get a very clear trend in terms of how that lag time is changing. However, there was definitely a lag in those visits.
My suggestion was to also look at consecutive leopard images to see if that is different from what you got between leopard and tiger, but maybe with more captures.
Okay, thank you.
So, I what the time period sleep for the Dissertation M.Sc.
So sir, in Western biology, the cataract capping was done from late February to the end of March, and then in Eastern biology it was done in the month of April and at the beginning of May.
So when you are doing the particular I think one of the major issues is with respect to the grid size when we talk about the special points for leopards, 2 by 2 goes a very big grid size. So we release a lot of leopards. Question from Rishi. He asked, how is the presence of leopards in this batch area benefiting the tigers of that region?
So sir, I really cannot visualize leopards benefiting tigers. It's sort of it's an area which has been historically occupied by both, and my study aimed at understanding how these patterns of spatial and temporal use for leopards may change in the presence or absence of tigers.